So here in Savannah, talking about big events. So I've never worked a St. Patrick's Day here in Savannah because, so if you're unfamiliar, Savannah specifically teeters between like the second and third largest fucking St. Patrick's Day celebration on planet Earth. It's like New York, Boston, Savannah.
A couple of million people.
I mean, it's fucking insane. So I've never worked one, but you know, I've played in bands and participated in them or whatever. I've played a lot of St. Pat's, but
How much room do you get to set up for a gig on St.
oh,
Patrick's
no.
Day?
So they set up like 6 stages all around
you
the
were on
city.
the-
Yeah, not like in a bar. I have played
You
in
were
a bar.
doing the-
I have played in a bar.
I
on
forget
St.
you're important.
Yeah. And I have played inside of bars on St. Patrick's Day, but mostly it's like, you know, they
So
set up.
what corner did they have you set up on?
They put you on a piece of plywood over there, one tiny little speaker.
How tall was this stage that you're lying about?
So we're down celebrating St. Patrick's Day. This is like 2004 or 5 or something like that. So we're downtown. So River Street is where everyone, you know, River Street's where it's fucking shoulder to shoulder. It's great. It's crazy everywhere. But so we were in like City Market area, which is like a little more tame, but still it's fucking crunk fucking busy down there. So we're at a bar where we're sitting outside. I got a fucking street slice of pizza and I ate it. And I'm drunk, not wasted. You know, it's like maybe
Yeah, because
like,
you're working.
no, I wasn't working. No, it wasn't working. I wasn't even playing. Yeah, I wasn't even playing in a band that night. So I'm chilling, and like I said, drunk, not wasted, but my stomach was just like it wasn't. And I was like, this isn't the slice of pizza I just ate. I was like, this is like the 5-minute warning. I got fucking shit real bad. I'm starting to feel. I feel really terrible. So I'm like, hey guys, I'll be right back. So back then, they didn't. Now there's a porta potty like every fucking 10 feet. It wasn't like that back then. They put all the porta potties on fucking River Street, but not in like City Market and shit. So I was like, all right, let's be calm about this. Let's go do it.
Get in somewhere.
So I walked into the restaurant or bar or whatever that I was actually at. There's like 40-person line for the bathroom. I was like, not gonna do that. All right. So calmly walk to the next place. Same fucking thing. 40-person line to the bathroom. Even if I wanted to wait in that line, I wasn't going to go in there and fucking drop this gnarly deuce.
You know,
And
there's
then
an audience.
you know that there's literally 60 people queued up waiting for you to walk out. So
That's when you blame it on the guy before you.
time's starting to fucking run out for me. I'm like, dude, I'm getting like. So I
Sweaty.
started walking, and I was like, okay, so Liberty Street. I don't know if it was Liberty or Oglethorpe, but one of those streets. I was close enough to, I knew they had like big bushes in the median between the two, right? So I was like, that might be my only fucking chance, dude. So I walk down and I try and fucking wiggle into these bushes. I'm getting stabbed in the fucking eye. These are the thickest. They look leafy, but it's all sticks. So I tried for like 5 minutes. I mean, I'm literally fucking covered in scratches. Like I poked my eye on one. I could not fucking get in there. Clock's fucking ticking. I'm like, this is about to fucking go down. This is like, it's becoming emergency. So I walk back out and I'm headed back to where I was. And I was like, I guess I'm just going to go wait in a line somewhere or whatever. And I saw this alley. It was very dark. So I go down the alley and there's 2 big fucking dumpsters up against the wall and about like 6 feet apart from each other. So there's this little cubby
Oh, yeah.
right there, right?
An oasis.
So I walk into this cubby, and there just happens to be a fucking pizza box right there on the ground. So I pulled my pants down. I leaned my back against one of the dumpsters and fucking proceeded to fucking shit into this pizza box.
Into the box.
Yeah, it was just like a flattened box. You know, it had been there.
Oh, so you're
You know,
pooping
it was
on the
it was
box.
just like it was
Did
just
you
I was
open
pooping
it
on.
up?
No. So it was already opened and flat.
All right.
So I'm pooping into the box, and it's not like explosive, but it's not a good one. It's not. It's
This is
it's
ironic
not
'cause you
solid.
ate pizza.
It's not solid either. So it's somewhere it's like the soft serve in the middle. Oh boy.
It's the supreme.
So I do this. So now I'm like, I have to wipe my ass, obviously. So back in those days, I actually wore underwear. Haven't worn underwear in like 15 years. I guess I should though. But
Thanks for elaborating.
so I pulled my pants off completely, and I pulled my boxers off to use as toilet paper, right? So I wipe, and it's dark as fuck. I wipe, I fold, I wipe, I fold, I wipe. There's no more room left on the boxers, and I ain't done wiping yet. I was like, motherfucker.
Unfold them, turn them inside out, start over.
I threw them into the dumpster behind me. I had 2 shirts on. It was kind of chilly. I had a white like t-shirt on, and then a green St. Patrick's Day-ish shirt on. So I took both.
Which did we go with?
So I took both of those shirts off, and I used the white one because I was like, all right, even in the dark,
Obviously.
I can wipe and fold and wipe and whatever. So luckily that fucking works.
Is that why they picked the color for toilet paper? Because in the dark,
so you can see the contrast of the brown versus the white.
That makes sense.
So I get done with that, toss the shirt into the dumpster. I'm standing there naked in an alley now.
With your ass out.
With my ass out. I go to grab my pants. But when I had taken my pants off to use my boxers to wipe my ass,
Oh, no.
I dropped it right
Into the pizza box.
right into the fucking pizza box.
Oh.
So a naked man is standing between these 2 fucking dumpsters going, ah!
Ultimately confused.
Bro, dude. So I'm reevaluating every one of my life choices I've ever fucking made. When I was
Instant sobriety.
I was like, I have to put the fucking pants back on. It's dark as fuck.
No, dude, that's when you make pants out of your shirt.
I'm no Michael
Never
Scott.
been in this
I can't go out into the
situation
fucking woods.
Dude, fashion a pair of pants.
So I
Let your
put.
balls hang out of the head hole like a man. Just move on.
If I'd have had a sewing kit on me, I might could have done something. But I am not that fucking MacGyver.
No, you tie one of those things your girlfriend would use, the boyfriend knot or whatever, around the waist. Dude,
Yeah, and then walk back into fucking.
Stick your legs through the armholes.
And then walk
it's
back
St.
into
Patrick's
bar.
Day, dude. You still wouldn't be the worst dressed person
You
in
know
the
what?
bar.
You're absolutely right. No
You'd
one would
actually
even.
probably run into another guy with the same shirt pants situation.
Shit, too. Did you?
No, you just wink like you wouldn't even say anything.
There's a special hand gesture we all give each other.
You know when you see it.
If you don't know, you don't know.
You've never
but
seen it before, but when you see it, you know this one.
it's like I don't know porn. I don't know how to define pornography, but I know it when I see it. So I put the pants back on, and they're like pretty dark fucking
How
pants.
moist
too.
are they?
So I'm looking as much as I can, and they seem okay, right?
Yeah, to a
So I get 'em
degenerate on
on.
St. Patrick's Day.
I get my shirt back on. Shirt's fine, whatever. I'm still carrying like half of my beer around too. I was like, all right, man, fuck, shake it off. Let's
got the beer,
let's
we're
go
good.
back. So I'm walking back to the group or whatever. And mind you, now it's been like fucking 45 minutes. So I'm lucky to even find them, and they were all waiting there for me because I told them I'd be right back, and we had plans to go somewhere else or whatever. So I'm walking back. The first fucking light I hit, I glanced down at my shirt, and I don't know how the fuck did it. Well, I'm sure I know how it happened. But it looked like I took 3 of my fingers, dipped them in the poo, and wiped them across my chest like fucking Wolverine.
I was thinking like an Indian about to go into like battle.
That was my fucking
Like
poo
jump on a
war
horse.
paint. So, and I'm in the light now. I'm like a block away from my friends. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, dude, this is the worst St. I hate St. Patrick's Day. It's the worst St. Patrick's Day ever.
I'm never doing this again. Is it a black light too?
So I'm.
Uh-oh. Glow in the dark trying to get in. The guy's
There'd
like,
have been
"Can
much
I
more
see
on. You'd
your
have seen much
eyes,
more on
son?"
there if there'd have been fucking black light. So I'm walking back up. Here comes fucking Captain Morgan in full regalia with 2 winches beside him, handing out fucking Captain Morgan T-shirts.
Oh, that's good.
I was like, my man,
Is that
hey.
an extra small? That's fine. I don't care.
I swear it was a fucking medium or something. I fucking squeezed that sumbitch on.
Belly button's out, baby.
Got back to my crew, right? So I'm back with the crew, and I'm like super nervous. I'm like, man, I'm glancing at my pants, just trying to fucking, assess the situation. And they're like, where the fuck? Like, they were all like super pissed at me. They're like, where the fuck you been, man? We've been ready to go. I was like, sorry, man. I just, whatever. I made up a story, whatever. So we all hop into the fucking car, and we're going to go to someone's house. So it's like a Jeep Cherokee, like one of the like 90s ones, like the Woody ones or whatever. Everyone's like, shotgun. I was like, I got back. I was like, I'm getting in the
I'll ride
very,
in the trunk.
I'll get in the very, very, very.
Who's got top?
Very,
Who's
very,
riding on top?
I was like, no one needs to be back here. I'm cool back here by myself. Y'all just go. So.
Does this back window go down?
And it certainly fucking didn't. So.
Is there a way to prop this open?
Hey, it's pretty hot in here, right, guys? You guys could roll down. You guys could roll down the windows. So, riding in the car, we're not in there fucking 20 seconds. Someone's like, bro, your car fucking stinks, dude.
Is this your car?
No, it wasn't my car. No.
Thank God.
It was my buddy's car. And I was like, yeah, what the fuck,
I was going to say,
man?
that's when you jump in. Yeah, baby.
I was like, yeah, man, I think I'm smelling it too. What the fuck, man? So my buddy,
we could have taken my car.
My buddy
disgusting.
Mikey was with us, and he's kind of a stinky dude. He goes, man, that's probably my feet. I was like, yeah, it's Mikey's feet. I was like, that's fucking right. It's
Joke of the week.
It's fucking Mikey's feet.
Still a joke this day, years later.
Mikey, how'd the feet going, buddy? How them feet, Mikey? So
you jump in, you're the first one to say it, even though back of your head you know it was you, piece of shit.
You know that's the fucking everyone who is guilty is the first one to fucking say something.
Yeah, whoever smelt it dealt it, baby.
Exactly.
You know.
The oldest
We've all
proverb.
been 7 before.
So we get to the fucking house, and I go into the bathroom, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm fucking good. I think I'm fucking good.
So at this point, you're way drunker.
I'm way drunker now. I go in and sit down. I prop my foot up onto the table.
And you left a footprint?
No, and right, that would have been much better. And right at the bottom of my fucking pants. I mean, I don't know how it sat there the way that it did. It was, I mean.
Oh, man.
So then
I think we've all been there.
I told everyone the story the next day. I just didn't want to tell them.
The next day, yeah, when it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. Because right then, dude.
Now when they can all witness what's actually going on.
Dude, right then, that was my breakdown. That was my fucking midlife crisis.
This is